I believe that most of us in Western culture will never experience unconditional love. So today's thought, Unconditional Love's Morality, is a conversation about a lost society's cry for help. In the bustling avenues of our Western culture, we are deeply entangled in a web of moral codes, a labyrinth that often leads us to question the essence of our existence. But have you ever paused and pondered, does it have to be this way? Imagine a world stripped of laws and consequences. Would humanity spiral into chaos, or is this fear a reflection of our cultural fabric, woven with threads of separation and a relentless quest for more? Reflecting on the profound words of Alan Watts, who eloquently said, "Money simply represents wealth in the same way that the menu represents dinner," we're led to a crucial realization. We live in a society hypnotized by the illusion of wealth, mistaking the menu for the meal. But what happens when a culture, including its spirituality, becomes so fixated on materiality that it loses sight of its true wealth? In this world, we feel disconnected. Our strength, we're led to believe, springs from the ego, the resounding I am. Those with less may feel justified in taking from those with more, driven by a philosophy of by any means necessary. It's a world where morality becomes a necessity, not because it's inherent to our nature, but because we've been taught to divide our love between those we care for and those we don't. And in this division, we lose sight of what it means to love unconditionally. Consider the wise words of Humble the poet from his enlightening book, How to Be Loved. Receiving unconditional love is a pipe dream. Accessing it, on the other hand, is completely possible. This profound statement unveils a truth we often overlook. As a culture obsessed with receiving, we've neglected the eternal essence of love. We cannot control whether we receive love from others, be it parents, lovers, or children, yet no one can strip us of our inherent capacity to love unconditionally. By embracing this form of love, we unlock a path to loving ourselves in ways we've rarely experienced in our Western paradigm. Now envision a world where instead of obsessively seeking love from external sources, we turn that immense capacity inward. We nurture a self-love that's free of conditions, a love so profound that it renders external validation irrelevant. In this space, gratitude for the sheer wonder of existence becomes unshakable. Such a world transcends the need for morals, for why would we treat another in a way that leads to negativity or pain? The cost would be too great, not in material terms, but in the currency of emotional and spiritual well-being. As we embark on the journey of self-discovery and unconditional love, let us remember that the moral compass we so diligently seek to guide us is already within us. It's embedded in our ability to love without limits, to see beyond the illusions of material wealth, and to recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. In this transformative process, we're not just redefining morality, we're redefining ourselves. We're moving from a culture of acquisition to one of appreciation, from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance in love and compassion. This shift isn't just about changing how we interact with others. It's about transforming how we view ourselves and our place in the universe. So as we navigate the complexities of life, let's challenge ourselves to look beyond the superficial. Let's strive to understand the deeper currents that shape our thoughts, actions, and relationships. By doing so, we not only elevate our own existence, but also contribute to a more loving, compassionate, and morally grounded world. Remember the journey to unconditional love and a higher morale, understanding. Remember, the journey to unconditional love and a higher moral understanding begins not outside, but within. It starts with a simple yet profound shift in perspective, a commitment to exploring the depths of our own hearts and minds. As we embark on this path, let's embrace each step with curiosity, compassion, and an unwavering belief in the transformative power of love. In closing, I invite you to awaken to the possibilities that lie within you. Embrace the journey with an open heart and mind and discover the boundless potential of a life lived in harmony with love and morality. Let's not just dream of a better world. Let's be the architects of it, one act of unconditional love at a time. I hope you wake up. And to be honest, I just want to take 1 second to dive a step deeper. If you live in a world where everything is about acquisition, where you're trying to get enough for yourself, you'll look to love in the same way. And for a lot of us, even the people who we say we unconditionally love, we oftentimes find ourselves looking to have the leverage that they won't leave us. I know myself, I fought to try to say, oh, I've done all these things. I do everything I can to get you to be this way or that way. And you're just trying to find ways to leverage the love you're seeking. The quote earlier speaks to the idea that we cannot guarantee that we will ever receive the love we seek from our parents, from our kids, from our best friends. But we can always give that love. And by giving that love in a way, we're always receiving that love to ourselves. Because when we can love others unconditionally, meaning there are no conditions to the reason that I love you, meaning I love every single person unconditionally, because if I have a condition by which I love you, then that's the condition by which I have to love me. That means that in each moment, I fully and completely love myself. I love myself enough to maintain my positivity. I love myself enough to look for the good in each situation. I love myself enough to be willing to change my mind, to be open to change, to be open to differences, to be ready for what is going to come next. I can't guarantee that you'll ever receive unconditional love from the people in your life. Granted, you'll always have it from me. But I can promise you that if you can learn to unconditionally love yourself and everyone around you, you can find the love you seek. I'm thankful for you. I love you dearly. And I hope you wake up. Peace.